Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we are on Angel Season 5 episode 13. Unlucky for some, but hopefully not for us. I think the last episode has sort of settled a bit for me now. Obviously for those that watched it, I was a bit salty at the idea of no more Coda. But after having a sleep on it and calming down, I do feel better about the situation. Obviously, I still would love Cody around, and I loved the feeling that I got when I saw her and how instantly just having her around had the sense of calm and comfort. So yeah, to know that she wasn't coming back, yeah, it was kind of sad. But yeah, I'm excited to dive into this. But before I do, the lovely Sharon, aka Purple Nurple, has sent me a package in my PO box, and she says to Dakara, here's some cards I sneakily bought in Telford at Wales Comic Con. Now that you're at the end of your Buffyverse journey, Sharon. And I met Sharon at Telford at that time, so thank you for sending anything at all and for being sneaky. So I got the Buffy Women of Sunnydale, let's go, full set. Absolutely freaking love that. And what I'm really excited about, and it fits this video quite well as well, is the Angel set. So yeah, I can't wait to have a look through these. So this one is from season 4, so obviously no spoilers, but you get your checklist right there. Sorry, ignore the state of my nails right now. Cordelia, Connor, Lila, there's so many in it. Gwen and Gunn, what? I wonder if we'll see Gwen again actually. Lila and Wesley, Fred and Wesley. There's been a lot of crossover hookups in season 4. But yeah, I really enjoy collectible cards, so we got Faith there as well. So for those that know me, they know I love collecting things, so I can't wait to get a binder for these cards and keep them safe. So thank you so very much, Sharon, for all that you do editing these videos and for the little treat as well. I cannot thank you enough. Before I forget, Sharon also has a Ko-Fi shop as well, so if you want to check that out or interested whatsoever, she sells a bunch of photographs that she's taken herself there from conventions that she visits, etc. And for instance, I have this awesome calendar here. Look at that beauty. Absolute stunner right there. So yeah, this is a Jensen centric one, but I just wanted to show you August's real quick because I ended up getting myself a copy of this print and I have it framed up behind that wall there next to the Dakara Jane sign. You can't see it on camera, but it's an absolutely stunning photo and it looks great in the frame as well, I've got to say. So yes, if you're interested, please check out Sharon's Ko-Fi. Right, without further ado, let's roll that intro and get stuck into some good TV. Here we go. Atlantic Ocean, 1943.
I repeat, we need...
Holy, that's a bit loud.
Somebody help me! Get in here! Captain!
Angelus? Maybe?
Eve has vanished.
Well, can't say I'm particularly depressed by that news.
She did leave swearing vengeance.
Now, Lindsay should be boiling in his own filth.
Should be's not gonna cut it.
We may be able to establish a new liaison through a... Oh, sorry, must be tired.
Is he? It's wearing off. He's losing his knowledge, isn't he?
Calling the patient before midnight on a Friday? We might get to have social lives.
God forbid.
Well, should we at least meet back here in a few hours and talk about some work some more?
Sounds lovely.
If we're working, there's a client party down at Skybar with my name all over it.
That counts as work?
It's all frat boys and television executives.
Ew. Eve? Nope. Why we fight?
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, I didn't expect his voice to sound like that.
Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, don't be alarmed, Miss Burkle.
How do you know my name?
Do you like working here?
Is that Eve?
Do you enjoy what you do?
I guess I had my doubts at first, but lately I've been feeling
Please
like
don't try and run. I'd have to stop you.
Who is this?
What do you want?
Actually, I came to see your boss. Angel and I are old acquaintances.
No, it's not Eve.
I was friends with him back in the day.
It's the guy off the submarine.
Calm down! Sit down, son. We need to talk. You ever considered joining the war effort?
No.
Times like these, we can use all the able-bodied men we can get.
I'm not a man.
Allies are losing up to 100 ships a month to his U-boats.
It wasn't a submarine, it was a ship.
These are faster, stronger.
Oh, maybe it was.
2 days ago, our boys managed to capture what appears to be a T-class German prototype submarine. Unfortunately, when they were bringing it back here, something went wrong. Something was on that ship. Have you ever heard dying men screaming for their lives, Angel?
Of course he has.
I wonder if it was Darla.
Down too deep to send divers. Pressure, cold, it'd kill a man.
Those aren't problems for you. You've been on our radar for some time now, and jealous.
Name's Angel.
You have soul now.
Yes.
I represent a relatively new agency, Demon Research Initiative.
I'm not interested.
Oh my god, I pooped.
We figure we strap enough weight to you, you will sink, regardless of your interests. We had our intelligence investigate the submarine's cargo manifest.
Unless it's the guy that's now with Fred. Oh, they're making me wait. How dare they? Yes, it is. It's him.
We gotta keep it steady, sailor.
So, is Angel gonna save him and then they become friends? Or does he end up hating him?
Maybe 2 days of air left.
That's assuming that they don't figure out how to get through that hatch.
The hell were those things, Lawson?
Multiple?
What the hell were you sick bastards carrying? That's Lewis.
Shh. Christ, he's still alive back there.
Get out of my way, Spinelli.
They're dead.
I'll go alone.
You open that hatch, we all die. Move along the hall.
It's gonna make me jump, I know it. Morse code.
SOS.
Yep. Hello. Okay, so he clearly isn't on Angel's side.
Somebody want to get these things off me.
I'm telling you, he's some sort of super soldier, like Steve Rogers.
What's your name, Edson? Lawson, sir. Sam Lawson. I have seen what those things can do to a man. I wouldn't go in there unarmed.
Keep it. You may need it. It's okay, Lawson. I know what I'm up against.
What are you up against, though? I should have called that.
I'm jealous. You'll let anyone in here.
He's not got his bleached hair yet.
You're a Nazi.
What? No, I just ate one. They got you too, eh? And had me in Madrid. Sneaky bastards, the SS. Feel better knowing they got you too. This is Nestoyev and the Prince of Lies.
The Prince of Lies.
Jailers.
Angelus.
Finished off the last of them. What about back there? Say this anything?
A couple men left the torpedo room.
Well, what are we waiting for?
No, we're not killing any more humans.
Why the hell not?
Because in case you haven't noticed, Spike, we're trapped at the bottom of the ocean.
So?
Unless you know how to operate one of these things, we're gonna need their help.
Oh, come on. How hard can it be? Look, up, down.
We'll leave one alive to work the bug.
He likes to pretend he's the boss.
You may have made a name for yourself, muscling around weaker vampires.
Hang on.
Get out of my way.
We don't kill the humans till we reach land.
I did that.
Hiya, Chief.
Awesome.
Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in here?
You'd be amazed at how many people break into this building on a regular basis.
Seems like you're doing pretty well for yourself. It's a far cry from all those years you spent in the gutters, eating rats.
You've been following my life. I'm touched.
I knew he was going to say that. I didn't say it out loud. I thought it.
Imagine my surprise when I found out that Mr. Vermin Eater himself was suddenly fighting evil. And running Wolfram and Hart.
It's complicated.
Find that's true about most things these days. We used to live in simpler times, didn't we? Never thought I'd miss being on that sub. Things made, kind of sense.
Watch each other's backs. Stay alert. We'll get out of this, all right?
Well, he clearly didn't age, so is he gonna be a ghost or a vampire or something else entirely?
Work on the engines once we're underway, but right now I just want to get moving.
Where does the captain sit?
Right there.
And now, who brings the captain his drink?
What should I do?
Sit down over here, Prince of Lies.
I recognize there's a lot going on here that I don't understand. Those monsters butchered my crew. Apparently they're in the SS.
Spike's not in the SS, he just likes wearing the jacket.
Doesn't help me understand why we're working with him.
I got him under control.
That's not the point. He killed my captain, sir.
We may be able to use them. We don't have much of a crew left. We gotta bring this sub in. Those are our orders.
Difference between orders and purpose. Hell, growing up, I used to make fun of the military boys. Always figured they wouldn't know how to tie their shoes if someone didn't give them the go-ahead. Then I saw pictures of what the Krauts were doing. Evil's spreading, sir. It was on my ship, it killed my crew, and we gotta stop it. But I can keep it together. I can even handle dying if I know it's for a greater purpose.
Seems like a good guy.
I don't need you to understand every detail. Just know we're fighting on the same side. I need you to trust that I'm gonna get us all through this.
Safe and sound.
Uh-oh. Did he not?
Did you care about any of it? Or were you just in it to save your own ass?
What do you want, Lawson?
Same thing I've always wanted. To understand why we do what we do, how you manage to always...
My God, I wish it had stopped scaring me.
You sure you want to do that, Chief?
Fairly certain I said I'd kill you if I ever saw you again.
Oh, I never doubted you. Would I really come in here unarmed?
His eyebrows are better than mine.
What did you do?
Now, I don't need you to understand, but I do need you to trust that I'm going to get us all through this.
Whatever you want from me, this isn't the way to get it.
Already getting it? Fear of what might happen next? Which is right on the mark, because I got a funny feeling there's going to be some blood spilled tonight.
Probably yours, mate, to be honest.
When am I gonna get a turn?
About never.
At least let me have a go at the wheel.
Pipe down.
That official sailor talk, is it? Well, ahoy, matey. You could just swap my deck.
Swap my deck.
I just want to make sure this boat gets to where it's going. That and my crew are all that matters.
Everybody keeps their cool. We might just make it out of this.
Think I don't know? The Prince of Lies is not a slab of meat to be set upon by insignificant maggots.
Put a sock in it.
He stabbed him, he just exploded.
Man's asking a good question.
Vampire.
So what do you think set him off?
I'm guessing these had something to do with it. Anybody read Nazi?
Dein Kleingeist würde unsere Arbeit ihn nicht verstehen.
Says it's research.
What kind?
Vampire.
What about vampires?
Something about stimulation and control. They've been experimenting on them and cutting into their brains.
That what got the printer's coronet in a twist, didn't it? Found out you were going to pop our tops and melon ballers.
Oh. They want a vampire army.
Build an army of vampire slaves, you start at the top, with the generals.
You knew about this?
He did?
It's part of the mission.
What mission? You're playing both sides against each other. But if the Yanks are after this stuff too, I'm eating a lot of them.
No, you aren't.
Try and stop me.
Hey, I'm not getting trapped at the bottom of the sea.
And I'm not getting experimented on by his government.
None of this matters. Your people are getting this ship and their men on board that are still alive. That's all.
Spike without his bleached hair is just not Spike, is it?
God save the king!
What was that?
Oh,
Oh, Spike.
60 meters, fast dive!
60 meters, fast dive, aye, sir.
Spinelli, bow plane.
What can I do?
Hang on.
He dies with the submarine, doesn't he? And obviously Angel doesn't, because he's dead already. And then who brings him back? Unless Spike ends up turning him? I just don't know.
Propulsion motors down! We're dead in the water! Go, get it back up. I'm not sure if I can. Get sure fast.
Nah, that'd be terrifying.
You're in the other compartment now.
We're on it! Wait, what do you mean, wait?
Just drags him.
Hey, where's Fritz?
What the hell's a screwdriver?
Maybe they turn him just to keep things moving? I don't know, guys.
Funny what goes through a man's mind when his life's hanging in the balance. The only thing that really goes through your head is, wow, this really sucks. And then you're gone.
So, Ghost.
We're dead without propulsion. Tell me what to do. I'm the only one.
Yeah, so he turns him.
I can fix it. No, you can't.
Yeah, he is. And that's why he's mad. Because he didn't want to get turned? Question mark?
Your new boy better get the engines running before the fish start flopping.
I'll get it done.
Hope it's in time.
Obviously, it wasn't in time for these guys. So we lost them all and had to watch them die. Oh, maybe not.
Good work. Thanks, Chief. You too.
Yeah, because he's soulless now.
We're out of air. Crew's not gonna make it if we don't vent. They swore to give their lives for their country. Just like me. Besides, I'm hungry.
He ends up eating his own men.
You're new at this. I'm not. Let's take a walk.
It looks smaller.
8 hours to sunrise, 20 miles from land. I'm sorry for what happened, but if I ever see you again,
I'll kill you.
I have to kill you.
There we go.
Bloody brilliant.
Bloody brilliant.
They make a dash for dry land before Mr. Sunshine scorches him a new one. You're still a dick.
I am. Bollocks.
Did they at least torture you?
Never gave them a chance. Jumped ship, went underground, till the war was over.
Like any other coward.
I never wanted to do this to you.
Put your hanky away.
Killing them's not gonna change the past.
But it'll hurt you. Maybe that's enough.
Never is.
60 years of blood drying in my throat like ashes. So what do you think? Is it me, Chief, or does everyone you sired feel this way?
You're the only one I ever did this to, after I got a soul.
Oh.
Do I have one too?
I don't think it works that way, son.
Didn't think so.
Not near the chairs.
You gave me just enough, didn't you? Enough of your soul to keep me trapped between who I was and who I should be. I'm nothing because of you.
He did also save your friends, though. And you were going to be dead anyway. So he could potentially see himself off net, right?
You really want it to end like this?
Come on, Chief. Give me a mission.
Oh, it's so sad. He did say he'd have to do it.
So Sailor Boy finally came back for a yo-ho-ho, did he? No revenge is best served cold and all, but his must have been frozen solid.
I don't think that's what he was after.
Then what was he looking for?
No reason.
Oh. I do love when Spike and Angel sort of reflect on their past, and they do it so blasé, but it's filled with meaning. It's so heavy what they're discussing. Like, you couldn't even imagine being in their shoes. Like, it's wild. But they do have a checkered past, and they have been through a lot together, even when it isn't planned that way, like it was in this situation where Spike just rocked up. But I always enjoy being reminded of Angel's past and the things that he has been through, especially since he got his soul. So in this situation, obviously he didn't want to kill anyone. He wanted everyone to live, but it just wasn't working out that way through things that were out of his control. Him saving, was it Lawson, kept everyone on the submarine alive. So it's that sacrifice the one to save the many type of deal. But obviously it has affected this person significantly. His life has been altered through a decision that Angel has made. So if you want to look at it in the sense of interrupting God's wishes, so to speak. So he was going to die in that moment, and then the ship would have sunk and everyone on it would have died, except Spike and Angel, because they're already dead, but still they would have starved. And him doing that, yes, it saves himself, but it also saves others as well. I think with Spike, he's always sort of looked at Angel as a guide in a lot of ways, and obviously he was soulless for a long time, so he's done a lot of bad, and he's done stuff that Angel doesn't even know about. But the second Angel was in his presence then and gave Spike an order, he just sort of listened. He just sort of went along with it. And he didn't have to. He just does anyway. I think he was kind of scared or worried more so by Angel than scared. But because of the history that they have, yeah, they know each other very well. But obviously Angel getting his soul definitely changed him, as it did Spike later on. But this episode is one of those reminders of the things that Angel has had to go through for him to, arrive at this place right now, working for Wolfram and Hart, etc. And I think the last episode as well reminded us that he was lost, and it happens. Like, even the strongest of people, like, these guys thought Angel was a superhero, and even superheroes struggle, and he was definitely struggling, and he felt lost. And then obviously Cordy reminded him of his path, and he's back on the straight and narrow. At least that's what it appears to be anyway. But the second his friends were obviously in danger here, he's stepped up and sorted this out. But he stuck to his promise, like, if I see you again, I will have to kill you, and he did just that. So this guy was the first and only person he sired since getting a soul. So obviously he's done it multiple times prior when he was Angelus, but the second he got a soul, he stopped turning people. But this was a special circumstance, really. It was, I am the only one that can save this submarine from going down. So he was kind of backed into a corner with it. You could tell that he didn't want to do it, but he didn't have any other options, to be honest, other than, okay, then the whole thing goes down, everyone on it dies. He always has to make the hardest decisions, and he didn't ask for this, yet it's always put upon him. I definitely feel for Angel. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you all for watching, as always, and if you enjoyed it, give it a cheeky thumbs up, because it lets me know that you enjoyed it, and maybe subscribe as well, if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I would just love to have you, and I want to give a special shout out to all of my members, and a special one to my sponsors in that Mark of Jane tier, keeping the content alive. Thank you so much for all that you do. If you would like to join the Dat Pack, then please do so. I have all of my links in the description of this video. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon for the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye for now. And before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen Mitch, and Mitch says, I was so grateful to get a chance to see Cordy one last time as herself. Even though the episode left me crying, I felt good about it. I also think it does a great job of showing her arc from beginning to end. What with seeing Doyle again and hearing her be so season 1 Cordelia in the background. A very well done episode, and I love the whole last scene, even the kiss. As I am someone who does not ship her and Angel at all, I'm Bangle to the grave, but I'll admit that the swelling violins do get me. And I just love this comment so much, and it reminds me to focus on the positives, and Mitch is completely right, because season 1 Cordelia, it shows why we love her, it shows the growth that she's been through, and why we adore the growth that she's been through. And it did feel good, it did. It's just that bittersweet feeling, isn't it, of, right, well, we enjoy it, but we're not going to get any more. So it's your goodbye, as well as the characters' goodbye and the actresses' goodbye from the show as well. But yeah, after reading these comments, it was the 100th episode, which I'm glad that I didn't know going into it. But it does stand the test of time, I guess, when it comes to a big, important, prominent show. So yeah, I do feel a lot better than what I did after initially watching 5/12, and I would look forward to watching it again and hopefully just enjoying it for what it is, more so than not really knowing what's going on. Because I just want to remind you guys, this is obviously the first time I'm watching these, so you guys get to see the initial feelings and emotions that I go through. And yeah, I wasn't best happy at the time. But yeah, we all sleep on things and feel a little differently afterwards, and this is definitely one of those times. I just miss her, guys. I'm just gonna miss her. I think that's the main takeaway from it all, because the character was just so important to the show. And yeah, I do think she had a decent send-off, and I'm glad that they didn't just leave her there in a coma and we got nothing. So we've got to count our blessings. So thank you, Mitch, for this positive comment and for cheering me up. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy the reactions to come as well. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, then don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. And maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.